Where there is unity, there is strength. That's part of the foundation for the National Pan-Hellenic Council, also known as the Divine Nine.
They are the 9 historically black sororities and fraternities. Millions of people from around the world are part of these organizations. That includes several WestU staffers on and off the air, like myself, Summer Knowles, and Christina Watkins.
Christina sat down with some of Central Florida's D9 members and tells us why their service is a lifetime commitment.
He believed in love for all men, and with that, you have a responsibility to make that be about it.
Service, scholarship, sisterhood, and brotherhood. 9 historically black sororities and fraternities came together to create unity and a better tomorrow.
Think about Black History Month and what the purpose of Divine Nine is. We all serve the same people.
The National Pan-Hellenic Council, or the Divine Nine as it's known, was founded on May 10, 1930 at Howard University in Washington, D.C.
This is the Divine Nine from 1906 to 1963.
Beginning in 1906 with Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated through 1963 with Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated, the organizations evolved during a time when African Americans couldn't get basic rights and privileges.
Caring about even just D9 and other historical events and coming to college and knowing that my organization was founded in the heat of the civil rights movement was something that inspired me just to make more change.
The founders from all 9 organizations had different ideas, yet similar missions, creating positive change for the country through social action. The journey of service for many starts on college campuses, like at places such as Rollins.
MLO was the first sorority and the D9 to be on this campus for now over 25 years. And it was amazingly awesome to welcome the ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha to campus this past fall.
And the commitment to giving back lasts a lifetime.
I joined the chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi in 1957.
I just love my fraternity. I love doing service. There are just a bunch of brothers to me, of course. I have brothers as well, but we're all spread out over the state of Florida. So just being there with up made me continue to move forward.
We represent the community. We are the voice of the community, and we, represent the people.
We're about making our world that we came from a better place for the young people who will be following us.
Each one of these boxes represent one of the different Ronald McDonald houses that will be dropping the little gift bags to.
The Metro Orlando MPHC carries on the mission of service all throughout Central Florida, from social action to helping kids and families in our community.
Working with youth from the 4th grade through high school. Those kids are very important for us to nurture and commit to those helping those kids.
Members you see here serve in and out of their letters in every possible way.
We partner with Sun USA to make sure that we work on water literacy in the Black and brown communities, whether it's literacy, our ZHOPE programs for our youth, for our elderly, for, just helping adopt a school, whatever it is, making it visible.
Youth service, senior service, voters registration. We have a housing crisis. Anything we can do that can uplift our community.
Without social action and going out with voter registration, voter education, they can't vote if they don't know the education behind what they're voting for. When we move in other spaces, we take our organization with them. And that's where I think continues to resonate to show others what we really stand for.
And they carry on the legacy of those who came before them, creating a pathway for others to follow.
You stand on the shoulder of giants. And so young people, in my view, are prepared for what lies ahead.
In Orlando, Christina Watkins, WESH 2 News.
And all the organizations do such fantastic work. I will say Kappa Alpha Psi does the best work. Not that I'm biased at all for
why.
that. There are many prominent people who proudly represent their organizations from the nation's highest courts to right here in Central Florida.
Head to our website, wesh.com, to find out more about the Divine Nine.